Are you tired of not getting a perfect square head on your crochet dolls? So come with me in this video because I'll teach you 5 important tips to create this perfect square shape. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Bianca from Crochetniks, and in today's video I'll teach you some very important and valuable tips to create a perfect square shape for your dolls, like this one. So many of my Instagram followers and customers asked me to do this, and I really felt like I needed to do it for all of you. So first of all, thank you guys for the amazing support you give me every day. But before we start, I must clarify something. I am not providing any pattern in this video, okay? The aim is to give you some details in order to help crocheters about this different amigurumi shape. Okay guys, enough chit chat for today. Let's get it started. So, tip number 1. Pay attention on round number 3. In my patterns, we are supposed to do 2 increases and 2 single crochets, not the opposite. It's really important to do this in the square head. If you want the stitches placed like this, one above the other, you should follow this sequence. So you see we did round number 1, 2, and now round number 3. And what we have to do here, one increase, second increase, 2 single crochets. And that's what you keep doing until the end of this round. One increase, second increase, two single crochets. Okay, 2 increases, 2 single crochets, not the opposite. Tip number 2. My stitches are pretty tight, but when I get to the corners, I try to make them even tighter, especially when I'm tired and my hands hurt a little bit or my wrists, and I don't want to make too much pressure while crocheting, and I don't mind letting the stitches loose throughout the head, but when I get to the corners, I always make sure to keep them tighter. And you can also use a smaller crochet hook size. So for example, if you're used to crochet with a 3mm hook, you can try a 2.5 or a 2.2, for example, and it will definitely make your stitches a little bit tighter. Another important issue to be pointed out here is that it really doesn't matter if you yarn over or yarn under when crocheting a square shape. And what I mean by yarn under or yarn over is the X or the V shape that we create while we do the single crochet. Well, if you don't know about the difference between yarn over or yarn under, there's another video that I created about this, and I'll leave it here in the description. But switching back to our main topic here, it really doesn't matter, guys, if you yarn over or yarn under. It's a simple matter of choice, okay? I have tested the square head both ways and it works perfectly. So as I said, guys, there is no difference between yarn under or yarn over, the X or the V shape to create the square head. Can you see the difference? This one, we see the V shape. You see the V, and it's one placed above the other, square head. And this one, it's the cross stitch, one placed above the other, like this head. What I see is that the V shape is usually a little bit bigger, but you see, it's a very subtle difference. Tip number 3. Prioritize cotton yarn. The brand that I use here is called Amigurumi from SOOO, and it's 100% mercerized cotton. I know that outside Brazil, people usually use Katona from Shapias, and it is also 100% mercerized cotton yarn. Actually, I have never tested this yarn before. It's not that common to find it here in Brazil, but from what I have read so far, it has a very similar texture to the Brazilian brand. And what I mean is that this type of yarn usually makes the head a little bit more rigid, and it keeps the square shape that we created. Another Brazilian brand that I really like and I have tested with the square shape is called Balloon from Penguin. It's not 100% mercerized cotton, I guess it's like 58%, but it also works perfectly fine. It's a little bit more soft than the others, but following all the tips that I am giving in this video, the ones that I have already given, and the other tips that I'll still give you in this video, you see that it also works, even though it's not 100% cotton yarn.
So this is Shapea's website. They have lots of beautiful colors, as you can see, and it's 100% mercerized cotton. They recommend a 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter hook size. And well, this is Amigurumi from SOOO, the Brazilian brand that I mentioned. They also have a good variety of colors, and it's 100% mercerized cotton yarn with a crochet hook from 2 millimeter to 4 millimeter size. And the last one is Balloon from Penguin. They also have plenty of beautiful colors, and well, it's 58, yeah, I was right, 58% cotton yarn. And well, I guess that's it.
Tip number 4. When stuffing the hat, don't simply put lots of filling at once. The crochet piece is something soft, you see, so if you start stuffing it randomly, you will lose this square shape that you are creating. So my tip for you is make small balls of stuffing and place them in the corners first, okay? And keep modeling it with your hands so you won't lose the shape.
Observe that if we simply start stuffing the hat randomly, like put lots of filling in it, look, we lose the corners that we created because there's lots of filling in it. Can you see? So look, observe the difference between these two, where I stuffed patiently and always placing small balls of stuffing in the corners, you see? And this one that I simply put lots of fillings without preserving this shape. You see, it's almost rounded. So instead, we are going to create these small balls of stuffing, small balls, and place them, you see my finger here, in the corners, another ball in the corner, always reshaping it. It's the same hat that I showed you previously. I just removed lots of stuffing and started placing them like this. You see the different shape that we're creating?
So guys, if you're getting value out of this video, please consider subscribing to my channel so you won't miss any new tutorials and tips that I'll bring. Of course, I saved the best for last, so come with me. Tip number 5. Okay, Bianca, I followed all the steps that you have given so far, all the tips, and my stitches are twisted to the right or to the left. What should I do? Don't worry, there's a way to save it. Okay, so keep working until you reach round 22. On round 23, you're supposed to start decreasing. The secret here is to decrease in the same line where you did the increases. Confused? Don't worry, come with me.
So I brought an example here to show you, and I marked the place where I increased. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the last round that I did the increases in the corners. Each corner has 2 increases together, you see, and I marked them here to make it easier for you to see. So now I'm supposed to start decreasing. So I will do 1, 2, this is the second, you see, 3, 4, 5. What should you observe from now? Is the next stitch aligned with the first decrease that you did here?
You see? Let me mark it here with the blue yarn to make it easier. So the next stitch must be aligned with the first stitch from the increase that you did right here. Is it aligned? Yes. So what should you do? Follow the pattern, follow the sequence from the pattern, like 1 decrease, 2 decreases, and you continue the sequence. So you see that we created here another corner that is perfectly lined up with this increase right here.
Observe that in this image my stitches are twisted to the left. Well, if that's the case with your hat, do not worry and continue crocheting until you get to round 22. Observe that I also marked the increases here on the corners of the hat so you can follow this explanation. When you reach the rounds that you're supposed to start decreasing, it's very important that our decreases are lined up with the last rounds that you did the increases. You can see by this picture that since my hat was twisted to the left, I am 1 stitch to the left where I was supposed to decrease. So from the increases up, if I made 5 single crochets, 2 decreases, the hat would continue twisted because the decreases would not be lined up with the increases. So instead, I did 4 single crochets, 2 decreases, and so on. And I ended up with the same amount of stitches.
So observe that following this idea of lining up the increases with the decreases, you will correct this mistake of the head. These pictures I used to explain are from the Angel of My Nativity play, and I have it here. You see that even though it started twisted, it ended up perfectly. Look how cute this is. And so guys, that's it for today. I really hope you like this video and it's clear for you now how to keep the square shape on your toys. Please remember to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any new tutorials and tips. And that's it. Bye bye.